Good morning, 7th graders. It is Friday morning. We are winding this week down and we are on lesson 8 and we're on page 32. Hope you are raring to go for today's lesson. You are going to be learning some beginning again of algebra. You guys have already done some graphing like this. We're going to be doing a little bit more today and learning a little bit more about that. But hope you guys had a good night's rest and you are ready to go. All right, so it says some equations show linear relations which can be graphed. And the first example they give us is our equation is y equals x plus 2. All right? And it says to find the coordinates for this equation, first make a table of values. In this example, x begins at 0 and increases by 1 for every pair. So our table of values, let's say our x is 0, 1, 2, and 3. We are going to be solving for y. I'm over on page 33. Study the equations below to find the y value for each x value. All right, so we're going to take this equation right here. And let's say our x is 0. What would our y be? X plus 2 is, 0 plus 2 is 2. So our y would be 2. If our x is 0, then our y would have to be 2. 2 equals 0 plus 2. All right, if our x is 1, our y would be 1 plus 2 is 3. So our y is 3. What we're doing is coming up with a number to make this equation equal. What does this number? This number has to be the same as whatever this would be. 1 plus 2 is 3, so y is 3. If x is 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, so y has to be 2. It's like 2 equals 2, 3 equals 3. So let's say our x is 2, our y would have to be 2 plus 2 is 4, so our y would be 4. If our x is 3, our y would be 5. And I'm hoping you're understanding this. What we're doing is solving for y, but we're putting in a number for x and adding them together, and that tells you what your y is. Y equals 3 plus 2 is 5, so y is 5. You can solve equations by that way. Whoops, I just erased some of my numbers here. So what they want you to do then, they'll want you to graph it on your graph using these table of values. So our x is 0 and our y is 2. Remember, this bottom here is the x line, this side is the y line. If our x is 0 and our y is 2, we're going to put a dot here. Our x is 1, our y is 3, we're going to put a dot. Our x is 2 and our y is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our x is 3 and our y is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you would draw your line just like that. Put you some arrows. And that is your line. All right, let's go to the next page and let's do some new ones that they give us over there. All right. Solve the equation for each value on the table and list the ordered pairs. Then graph the equation. The tables are started for you. And all my numbers again are in, so I'm not sure what they consider started, but I'll just start at the top and we'll, if I put in answers that are already there, I guess that's okay. So let's say our x is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And our equation is x plus y equals 6. All right, x plus y equals 6. So if our x is 1, we'll put that there. What would y be? 1 plus y equals 6. Now we have to solve for y, and we would take a negative 1 to both sides. This crosses out, y equals a positive 5. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, duh, Miss Kim, 1 plus what is 6? 5, we know that. And the reason I'm working them out is because when you get into higher numbers, it's going to be in algebra, it's going to be a lot more complicated. You're not going to be able to figure it in my head and say, oh, 1 plus what is 6? They are not going to give you easy stuff like that all the time. So what I want you to do, I want you to remember how to solve for y when you're not going to be able to do it in your head, okay? Right now they're giving you really something that's easy to do. So if our x is 2, what is our y? Again, you have to have a negative 2 to both sides. That cancels out. Y equals 4. All right? If our x is 3 plus y equals 6, a negative 3 to both sides, that cancels out. Y equals positive 3. All right, I'll let you do the next one in your head. 4 is our x. 4 plus what is 6? 2, you're right. 5 plus what is 6? 1. All right, so this is our table of contents. X is 1, y is 5. So we're going to go x is 1, y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put a dot. X is 2, y is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot. X is 3, y is 3. X is 4, y is 2. X is 5, y is 1. Draw your line, put you some arrows. That's kind of a sad arrow there. All right, that's that one. Let's go to the next one yet. I'll start it for you and then I'm going to let you guys finish it. All right, the next equation they give us, it's a little bit more work. 2x negative 1 equals y. 2x negative 1 equals y. All right, let's say our table of contents is 1, 2, 3, and 4 for x. And let's solve for y. If x is 1, what is y? 2 times 1 is 2. Take away 1 is 1. So y is 1. If x is 2, what is y? 2 times 2 is 4. Take away 1 is 3. If our x is 3, 2 times 3 is 6. Take away 1 is 5. All right, if our